everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I am so excited to share this project with you. Um, Evie Foulidou and I have decided to do a swap together, and I was just so over the moon excited because she just posted a VR of the journal that she's swapping with me, and I absolutely love it. And now I'm finished with the one that I'm going to swap with her, so I wanted to show it to you. This was just a little temporary ribbon. I have the only thing I haven't decided is what I want to close it up with or use for a tie for the journal. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little crown embellishment here. And I thought about using purple to close it off just because it's a crown, but the crown doesn't show up real well, so I'm still going to tweak that. But anyway, this is the journal that I'm going to swap with Evie, and we decided about a month ago to do these journals, so I have been diligently working on this one, and I have to say I'm very proud of it and very excited. It's the theme is an enchanted forest, of course including fairies and kingdoms and woodland animals. And so this one is a paper journal with fabric embellishments, lots of flowers. I just saw Evie's and she did give me a beautiful journal with lots more journaling space. So Evie, I apologize. I'm really new at the journaling and sewing in signatures and all of that, so I don't think I gave you quite as much journaling space, but I do hope you'll like it. This is the front cover, and as you can see, I just kind of did it in a theme of looking into the forest, and this is an image that has trees, and so I sort of made an arch of branches and leaves and cut out. I have some leaf punches, so I punched out different shapes of leaves to mimic the leaves in the actual photo. And then I decoupaged it, but I also put a chipboard frame so it has a little dimension. So the chipboard made it kind of look like it's got some, what's the word, perspective, like you can look down into it. At least that's what I was hoping to achieve. The back is, I covered the entire thing with this pretty weathered looking rose print on weathered wood paper, and I have a couple rolls of that, and it was easier to cover the whole thing because it was a large roll of paper. And then on the spine I have this silk rose print ribbon. The actual cover was made with a cereal box, and it helped me because I'm really not good at doing book forms, but this is just the edge of the cereal box, and it already had the folds, so that really helped me actually make the book cover. And so as you can see, I have some paper flowers mixed with fabric flowers in the mauve and pink colors, and then I added stickles on the stamen so that there'd be a little sparkle, and then I just put stickles on some of the leaves to give it more of an enchanted look. I put a deer there that's kind of flat, and so that it kind of looks like it's off into the distance, as deer often are, kind of just peering at you from a distance. But then the butterfly I made three-dimensional. So this is the cover, the castle. And then in the front I have more of, it's covered with that same paper. And then I have a pretty vintage tea-dyed tag. And then the pocket here is the same paper. And there's a front little pocket and there's a back pocket. And I found this paper pad. I think it was by K and Company. Anyway, it's called Once Upon a Time, and it was something about the, I think it, yeah, Once Upon a Time, and it's paper, and so it had a lot of the kingdom kind of looking prints. And then there's just a little lace floral tab here. And then I tea-dyed these a long time ago, and I left them in the oven too long, and they got kind of really dark, but I liked it. And then I used the bobbin method that I learned from Ruby, and then I just stuck down some mushrooms, on the paper mushrooms in the corner, and this is a pocket, and then this is an embellished tag. Pretty much everything is either tea-dyed or I put staining on the edges. And a lot of the tags I cut out of my fairy book, and I have a video on the fairy books in one of my videos on my channel. And this one just has a little story about fairies. And this one, what does it say? It says I spied this specimen by the lavender, so it's just a butterfly. This is a little poem that she can read and journal on the back of. And then this is one of the pages I really enjoyed making. This, if you can see, is an enchanted photo, and there's a little phantom picture of a castle in the mist. And then again, there's an arch of trees. And that's one of my favorite type of mushrooms. It's the red one with the polka dots. So I made a tag and I inked the edges. And then this is just a little tuck spot with more mushrooms that I glued down. And these were a box of cards that I found a while ago at a thrift store with the pressed flowers. And those are real flowers, real dried flowers. And then I just trimmed it with some lace and a little bow and some leaves. So this one, the only journaling space is really the little cards, but I thought it was a fun, whimsical little page. And then this page was made with more of that Enchanted Forest scrapbook paper. And it's got a pretty pattern, real vintage looking. And this is some lace that I got off of some clothing, and then these are leaves that I punched out, and then this is more tea-dyed paper. You can journal there. And then I have a map tag, and if I can get it back in there. Of course, it's always hard to do on camera. I'll just leave it like that. And I have a castle one, and then I have another piece from the paper pad, and then this is just some tea-dyed stationery. Children's book page. The Poodle Who Had No Toes is the story. This is a page of parchment paper, and I love this castle, which was in the paper pad. And then this is my princess page, because I think princesses live in castles in the forest. So this middle part of this signature, I made a little decoupaged envelope, and I decoupaged the front and the back, and then inside I just put a piece, oh actually this is a booklet of the stationery. It's tea-dyed stationery, so she can journal. You can journal on that, and then it tucks down into the lace, but the photo is a fairy and fairy tale kind of print. I don't remember where I got this from, but I just love that image. It's got bunnies and animals and birds and vines and fairies right there. So this is to represent princesses that live in the castle. So I wanted to make it really girly. So this is also a little booklet of paper. Oh, maybe this is a pocket. Huh. I thought, oh no, this is a trifold. That's right. It got stuck. But and this envelope, I mean this napkin was just recently gifted to me from Dawn. In her page is, or her channel is uniquely, oh goodness, of course it's not going to come to me. But anyway, Dawn Marie, Uniquely Yours by Dawn Marie, that's it. Anyway, she gifted me these gorgeous napkins, and I was really happy to use this one. It's kind of shabby chic, and I decoupaged it onto the little trifold and put some pearl trim on there. So that's my pretty princess pages. And then this is just a little flip of fabric and then a tea-dyed card, and you can journal on both sides. And then this is just stuck in. It's a flower fairy postcard, and I tea-dyed it. And then there's just a little green trim there, and another piece of parchment paper, the other part of the children's fairy tale, and then some more of that stationery. And then this is just a little piece I copied from one of my children's books on famous castles. You can read about, and then you can also journal on the back. And then this is from that same Once Upon a Time Kingdom scrapbook paper, and I cut it out in the middle here so you can journal. And then there's that pretty edging with the lace. And then this is Tim Holtz decoupage tissue paper that I put on an envelope. And then I don't know if you can see it, but this is lace that I covered the page with. And then these are the tags. Just this was in one of the dividers in a journal. What do you call them? Like an address book kind of book. And I like the pattern on there. And it just tucks in here, if I can get it back in. And then this was a fabric covered tab that has, what do you call these, shell type flowers, I can't remember. And then Lily of the Valley, I don't know, maybe that's what they are, anyway. And then it's tea-dyed in the back, and I just stitched the fabric onto the tag. I like it in the back though. And then I have a parchment paper envelope, but I'm gonna I forgot I was gonna stitch this so that it's an envelope. Right now it opens, but I had these leaves that are real thin, so I just stuck that down. And then this is just a page with a black and white castle. And then this is my whimsical page with the real sparkly ribbon, and it was in that scrapbook paper. There's a unicorn, and I put little sparkly bling there. And then this is another tea-dyed paper with floral ribbon, and this one is a fold-out castle photo I really like, and I added a big butterfly, and it folds open into 3, so you can journal on it. And then it closes, and then this is special paper. It's got like little fern and flowers. Looks like they're pressed into the paper. You can see it better on this page. And then more tea-dyed paper for journaling. And then this page is some doily that I just cut out as a belly band, and a fun little flower embellishment. And then this is a tablet that you can journal on. Somebody gave me a booklet with my initials, so my initials on there, but that's okay. And then this is just some scrapbook paper and some stickers for the cover of the little notebook that you can write in. And here's a tag. It says journal, and the tag goes down in here with the booklet. And then I like this page. It's just kind of simple. It's got some of the little vining and some tags that come out. And then I just have a little Tim Holtz ephemera there that works as a tuck spot. So you can put all the tags back in there. Oops. Being a little stubborn, isn't it? And the butterfly one. Like so. And then, of course, you can journal there. And then the next page is just one where I printed. It says Forget Me Not, but you can't read all of it. And then this is a coloring page of Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think I put it in right. I don't know. But anyway, the middle one is a big coloring page of an enchanted forest. So you can, if you're wanting to putz with colored pencils or markers, you can color all of that in. And there's the top part of Little Red Riding Hood and the other half of the Forget Me Not. But of course you could journal on the blank spaces. And this is just another one of the corner pieces where I did the embroidery. And then this is another tag, and it's got some crowns on it. And then this page has a little booklet, and it says Signs of Fairies. Oh, it's not a booklet, it's just a little card. And on the back it tells you how you can find fairies. It's just a little fun thing to read. And then I put a little pocket here made out of that same brown lace. And then I printed out a little tree image here. And then this is a pocket. I didn't put anything in it, so you can put what you'd like in it, tags or pictures. It's another piece of that pretty paper. And there's the back. And then this is a decoupaged napkin with a tea-dyed piece of that paper ribbon on some tea-dyed card. And you can fit other things in here as well. And then this flips open, and these tags can come out, so you can journal here, the little ribbon. And then this is a little booklet, and it says no need for journaling, no need for journeying, seeking afar, where there are flowers, there fairies are. I couldn't read that very well, but I put some embellishments and a little flower, and it's just a little booklet with lines, and you can journal, and another tag that I tea-dyed, and they tuck down in there. And then this is the last page already, so I'm afraid I didn't put as much in yours as you did mine, but I still hope it's good. This is a fairy map, and it's got fun little details about fairies and the land of fairies. And then another page for journaling. And I think I'm still going to put a pocket of some sort here. So this is my journal for you, lovely Evie. I'm so grateful that you wanted to swap with me. I see what you've created for me, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really hope you like this one as well. So I'll just flip through one more time. I won't pull out all the tags, I'll just turn the pages. Pretty princess pages. And a flip postcard. I think I'll clip that down. And some tags. That one. That one. So I had such a wonderful time creating this, and it's really fun when you know who it's going to, because you just want to make it your best and do your best work. And so I hope you see that I did put my heart and time into it, and just loved that I was getting to create it for you. And that's the end. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to get this in the mail to you as soon as possible so that you can enjoy it. And Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing it as well. And I'll be back again soon. Have a great day.